Corporations keep manipulating us, and we keep falling for it. Now, when economic times get rough, people know how to cut back. You've seen it with your friends, you do it yourself. Rice and beans, less meat. You don't buy stuff, you fix things instead of replace. You know how to do it. You just don't do it consistently. You only do it when you're panicked and scared. You want to hold on to your money. But when things get better and the economy improves and the interest rates come down, what's the first thing you do? You run out and buy more shit. We are addicted to stuff. And that stuff is bankrupting us, killing the planet, and keeping us trapped. Here's the truth. If people bought just a little bit less, not just during recessions or times when you were personally worried, but just consistently, we would all be better off. There's always going to be that one capitalist in the comments who goes, but what about the stock market? Relax, the stock market would be fine. Do you know what would happen if the stock market just readjusted a little bit? They would just have a little bit less growth. Ugh, who would want such a thing? But imagine a world in which Apple didn't have to sell 230 million iPhones every year. What if they just sold 100 million because they weren't being predatory and hoping to convince you that your phone was somehow obsolete because it was just a year old, and you didn't fall for very, very clever marketing campaigns that made you feel like you constantly needed to go out and wait online to get the newest, greatest iPhone ever. Markets would adjust, and what you would lose in double-digit explosive growth year over year would be increased mental health, freedom, time, less debt, less stuff, less clutter, and the analysts and the markets would be fine. They would just readjust their targets. But we all know that's never how it goes now, is it? We binge, the economy overheats, inflation kicks in, people get scared, they spend less, companies do layoffs, people lose their homes, their job, they lose their health care. The stock market tanks, there's chaos, everyone's scared, and then everything kind of levels out. And what do? They crank the machine back on full blast, and the whole thing happens again. This is not normal. It is not sustainable. And smart, savvy investors realize this. This is why they live below their means, save, and invest. They focus on freedom, not consumption. And haters love to say, if everyone thought like you, global economies would collapse, and the markets would collapse, and the world would end. Wrong. Let's be real. Most people won't do that. Most people won't listen. Most people are just going to do the same thing over and over. Well, not me. I'll be here investing, saving, living below my means, and focusing on freedom instead of waiting to see what the next big unboxing video is going to be or the next big shopping trend. Anyway, have fun drowning in debt and excess.